Good morning traders, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So 3400 is still the level I'm looking for, and have it drawn in here. You can see a pretty strong rejection off it, but we do have this trend line that we're flirting with as well, and we've rejected it 3 times in a row pretty much, and we're busy with the 4th rejection, or are we brewing for a breakdown? So the moving average at the moment is giving me quite a strong signal on the daily, and that is we are ranging, and ever so slight turn to the downside, but right now it's flat. That is going nowhere, so we are expected to be in this range, and I'm just going to use the white box for this, so it's something in the lines of that. In actual fact, we should be able to put a level in right here. Look to the left, you'll see it was used as resistance there, used as support there, used as resistance here, and used as support. So those are the 2 levels. We'll probably just delete that. Okay, let's leave those 2 in for now. Moving down through the time frames, you'll see this trend line been respected twice here. Pin bar, inside bar. Now we have pin bar, range bar, range bar, range bar. Half-hearted attempt at a pin bar. The point here is that you've got buyers coming in off the level, and you've got sellers coming in just above. Okay, this is a case of going nowhere right now, but in my experience, when we start seeing things like this, the higher probability is the move to the downside. Okay, so whenever we flirt with a level with a diagonal like this, making lower lower highs all along, that is an indication for me that to be very wary. So where we are right now on the hour, yesterday there wasn't much on offer. You know, I took 2 stabs at it, well 3 stabs at it, lost 2, won 1. So pretty much nothing on offer at the moment. This trend line is holding for now, and we can probably just create another mini trend line just there, because obviously that is the level that needs to go. And at the same time, what I'm going to do is just do that, and we can extend that like that. Okay, so you can see there's some interaction, there's some interaction, there's some interaction, there's interaction, there's interaction, and then we've got these tails at the bottom. That's our triangle. It's triangle formation on a very, very strong level, and we are slap bang between 2 major levels pretty much on the weekly that I'm looking at, which is 3297 and then 3400. Okay, so at first glance it's more than likely sit on hands. Not really interested in going long at the moment. The longer we stay in this consolidation and we start breaking, the higher the probability that I'll be looking for a short. Could be a bit of a sell-off today, being a Friday, and with everybody not sure what's happening and happen over the weekend, safer to stay out the market. So that could transpire, but we're going to have to wait and see what transpires. You know, if this diagonal holds, and it is pretty much a fairly strong channel, to be honest. So it's a fairly strong channel all the way from basically March, well, beginning of April. So just from the beginning of April we started this channel, and it's been like that since then. So one-way traffic as well, except for this little blip at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I'm very wary of longs at the moment. We're going to need to break, in my view anyway. I would prefer this break here of 2297, but let's just pick up something on the weekly just to see. I suppose there is another one here. I don't think that lines up with much, but we'll have a look. So this is the weekly level here that we're bouncing off at the moment. So for me, it's going to have to be a clear break of this trend line and a retest and a rejection of it. This kind of setup where we up and below of a trend line is not going to work for me. So I'm going to want to see a clear break of that. If I look at this on the hour, this inside tail here, I'm going to bother going left, but that inside tail there is pretty much what the buyers are coming in off. So 33.29, that's the line in the sand. And for as long as this moving average stays like this, I would also be interested in shorting anything a little higher. But when you look at the 15-minute, you can see we had a strong trend down, and then we're going very volatile trading price action, pretty much up and below the moving averages right now. And that is extremely volatile. We're talking 400 points volatility, 1.3% move up and down in the matter of minutes. Okay, so I think the market's waiting for the Feds to inject more cash in the market. The Feds are saying they're not going to, and we're going to have to wait and see what transpires. But I have a very uneasy feeling about longs at the moment, so I'm going to trust my gut in this one, stay away from it until we get a clear signal. And the clear signal to the downside is a break of 33.29, and a clear signal of a continuation to the upside is a break and hold of 3400. Until such time, probably wise to move down to a 5-minute chart and trade the price action of the 5-minute chart. Scalp this thing, make a bit of money and get out of it. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.